Hey, welcome back, my frog army. I'm your host, Kombat-Frog, and today we're reading from Scary Stories You Tell in the Dark once again. Today's story is The White Wolf. Here's the image. Okay. This is kind of a short story, kind of a long story. Well, kind of. Alright, so here we go. The timber wolves around French Creek have gotten out of hand. There were so many wolves, the farmers could not stop them from killing their cattle and sheep. So, the state put a bounty on them and would pay a hunter $10 for every wolf pelt he turned in. A butcher in town named Bill Williams thought that was pretty good money. He stopped working as a butcher and started killing wolves. He was good at it. Every year he killed over 500 of them. Wow, that's a lot. That came to more than 5,000 dollars. It was quite a bit of money in those days. After 4 or 5 years, Bill had killed so many wolves that there were hardly any left in that area. So he retired, and he vowed never to harm another wolf because wolves had made him so rich. Then, one day, a farmer reported that a white wolf had killed two of his sheep and no, two of his sheep. He had shot at it and hit it, but the bullets didn't have any effect. Soon, that wolf was seen all over. All over the countryside, killing and running, but nobody could stop it. One night, it came into Bill's yard and killed his pet cow. Bill forgot about his decision never to harm another wolf. He went into town the next morning and he bought a young lamb for bait. He took it out into the hills and tied it to a tree, then backed off about 50 yards and sat down underneath another tree. With his gun in lap, he waited. When Bill didn't come back, his friends started looking for him. Finally, they found the lamb. It was still tied to the tree. It was hungry, but it was alive. Then they found Bill. He was still sitting against the other tree, but he was dead. His throat had been torn open, but there was no sign of a struggle. His gun hadn't been fired, and there were no tracks in the soil around him. As for the white wolf, it was never seen again. Dude, that was a good story. I'm not gonna lie, that was definitely interesting, and the white wolf was probably a symbol, of obviously death. You know, I would assume that something or someone decided to take matters in their own hands when it came down to Bill, because to kill 500 wolves a year, it's a lot of wolves, a lot of wolves. And some cultures, man, wolves are very, very what's the word? Sacred. So I think that Bill got what he deserved in the end. I mean, he may have been trying to make a buck and help the town, but to kill so many wolves that there hardly are any, that's messed up. I mean, I understand, keeping populations low, but not to the point where there's barely any of them. That's a little too much. Anyway, this is Kombat-Frog. You've been here with scary stories to tell in the dark. You're my frog army. Please like, comment, subscribe. And if you're subscribed, thank you. If you liked, thank you. If you comment, thank you. I really appreciate it all. Anyway, this is Kombat-Frog, and I'm signing off. So y'all have a good one.